Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is the weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. That is, keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. Before we go into the news, which in all honesty is a complete mixed bag between loads of different companies, I want to make you aware of a couple of things I suppose that are going on. First and foremost though is for guys in the UK, and hopefully this doesn't annoy too many of my US viewers, but In Demand Toys, you've probably heard me recommend or talk about them a few times already. They've got a new sale on already and it's got figures on there including the Studio Series 86, so all of these are reduced already onto clearance. That's obviously the dead pack there of Ironhide and Prowl. We've got Medics from Legacy, we've got Towline, we've got all of the G2 decos and the retro figures as well. There's an abundance of figures there in the sales page, so I strongly recommend if you're in the UK checking it out. Also Robot Recruits, I mentioned them quite a lot as well. They've got loads going on at the moment between Flame Toys, etc., things like that, and the new Masterpiece train bots are in stock, as well as them being able to get Missing Link and Lunar Prime. Right, we'll come to Showsy in a little bit, but before that, let's go on to some of the actual news. So we've seen some images of this guy already, but look, we've got some better images now. So this is Kang Toys. This is their legend scale versions of the Predacons. So this is called Chiumini, which Ferromini, which is their take on Rampage. As I say, we've seen some of these images already. There is the robot mode. We've seen the alternate mode, which is that, but what I wanted to show you was some of the combined modes. So I know we saw the arm, because that's what he's got to transform into. So again, for you guys who don't know what this is a third party's take, their own version, their own style of Predacon, and it just looks spectacular. Really excited to be able to build this guy up fully when we get all of the bots in hand, and I just wanted to share these extra images with you because again, I think they look fantastic. Okay, there's him compared to the original version, which was absolutely ginormous, massive. But there you go, that is Kang Toys Thunder King, which is their take on Predacon. And last images, there's the legend scale one compared to the Masterpiece original size. Right, moving on to Skybound, that is of course the new comics. This is some different covers for issue 3. Thankfully at the moment there's only 4 by the looks of it, which I'm going to show you guys here. Remember the issue 1 had something like 25 different covers, which is just crazy. I also need to let you guys know that I've got these and I'm going to start doing video reviews on them as well, and I've got Void Rivals as well. So if you want me to do that, because the UK comics is coming to a close, I've only got about 40 odd issues of them to go. I'm thinking of doing one original G1 and then maybe one of the new comics, because I do 2 comics a week. Let me know what you think of that idea in the comments. I'm happy to do whatever people want me to. Right, so we saw in Japan the Rise of the Beasts, different way they're going to be presenting the DVD and Blu-ray and 4K, etc. This is the Rise of the Beasts soundtrack, and what is really cool about this is, look, it's coming out on LPs or records, whichever word you want to use to, I suppose, describe what they are. They are records. It's really interesting. I love the fact that vinyl has come back, and they're making things like this, you know, as current as what this film is, and you can get the soundtrack on vinyl if you wanted to. Okay, for people lucky enough to live in the area or who are going to this Legends Con, this is just a bit of information for yourselves. For those people who are going, there's loads more information on TFW 2005, but I suppose the main details you need to know is on here. When and where is the next New Jersey Collector Con? Saturday and Sunday, December the 9th and 10th, and the dealer registration is now open. So as I say, if you're lucky enough to be anywhere near the Holiday Inn, Cherry Hill, the address is there, then check it out. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Right, Scalper Buster, I've got a couple of these. So this is for people who've missed out on Studio Series Scourge from Rise of the Beasts. You can see there it is. It's in stock at only $30. Now it does say that the box is not mint. So as I say, if you're not worried about the packaging, if you're going to be taking them out of the box and you've missed out on it, you can get your Leader Class Scourge, Rise of the Beast. This is obviously for people in America, so it's swinging both ways in this video. $30, so you can check that out. This information is from T-Formers, by the way, if you want to check out that. There's some more coming up in a second as well. Right, Iron Man Fire has done some more amazing photos of Fans Hobbies Master Builder, which I believe is Overload from the Unicron Trilogy, sorry, Armada, whichever one it is. I think it's the Unicron Trilogy. Again, I always hold my hand up with this. It's a huge black hole in my knowledge of Transformers, and I am trying my very best to catch up with it all. But Fans Hobby at the moment, I love the way that they're choosing, I suppose, you know, they haven't gone for Generation 1, or they haven't gone for like the newer versions or generations. They've gone for Master Force figures, and they've gone for exactly that, Cybertron figures, etc. This guy looks spectacular. Even though when I see him up close, I'm definitely getting Starfleet vibes. If any of you are old enough to remember that, whenever I see that particular image and it closer up and more zoomed in, there was a brilliant program called Starfleet, which I suppose was as good as, a bit like Transformers. It was obviously ships that all kind of combined together to make a massive robot. This is nothing to do with that though. This is Fans Hobby's take on Overload, and some amazing photos of it via T-Formers by I Am on Fire, and I just wanted to share them with you because I know a load of people who are buying these, and again they do look very, very good. There you go, last couple of images of him in the robot mode. Right, so quick couple of roundups on Iron Factory's Weibo and the rest of the Weibos. We've got yet more videos and images of their take on Tarn, their take on Samurai Prowl. I've done a video on that as well if you want to watch it. This is what's really interesting now, Doctor Wu. If you remember in the last video, there was images of these guys here, which are the grey versions of Grapple and Inferno. So there's quite a few images of that on the other video, but also we are now treated to some actual in-hand images of their take on Inferno in colour. And again, for those of you who don't know, these are micromaster scale figures. They are smaller than Legends. They are absolutely tiny. If you want to get an idea of the scale of that figure, type in Doctor Wu Nemesis Prime to this channel and you can see just how small he is. They're the same size in robot mode and in their vehicle mode as the Earthrise and Siege Micromasters from Takara. And they're brilliant, and I always want to highlight them because I wish that Takara or somebody perhaps would listen to me and they would go back to, that's how small they are, to continuing with their WST, their world's smallest Transformer toy line, which is pretty much exactly what these are. They scale really well with them and they look great on the shelf, and they also scale amazing with Hasbro Titans. Right, a couple of quick sightings, guys. Earthspark Wave 4, Warrior in Chile. Studio Series Wave 21, Voyager and Rise of the Beast mainline in Hungary. Earthspark Wave 2 and 1 Step Flip Changes in New Zealand. And finally, Earthspark Wave 3, Warrior in Singapore. So if you're wondering what Earthspark Wave 3 is, it's these, which I've not seen anywhere in the UK yet either. That is your Jawbreaker and Starscream figure. So I'll be keeping an eye out for them in the UK as well. Right, this was teased, and then within a couple of hours of it, literally, we then got an update, of course, by Detective JT Prime. This is going to be a reveal of a new Dragon Year Transformer toy at Cybertron Fest 2023. So we don't know exactly what it is. It looks like it could be a redeco of the Last Night Deluxe Steelbane, but until we get more official, obviously, images, take it with a pinch of salt. So this is off T-Formers, and that is the image that we've got available so far. I'm sure we'll have more images by the time I do my next video updates and on Friday, but for now, they are teasing us with that. Exactly the same as this company. I've never heard of them before. They are teasing us with a new statue for the 40th anniversary of Transformers coming next year. So it's going to be an Optimus Prime statue, and once again, unfortunately, that is the only news we've got on it. Last couple of bits of information. So Scalper Buster again. This surprised me because I completely had no idea how much it was. So Flame Toys is your thing. This is the Kuro, I can't even pronounce it, Rodimus Prime. There's $170 off that. So if you collect them, I had no idea they were that expensive. There's $170 off that particular figure now with free shipping if you are interested. So it could be something that you perhaps might want to check out. Now granted, it does look spectacular, but I can't justify $300 on an action figure. I'm sure some of you can. Let me know in the comments if you've got it or if you're thinking of getting it now it's been heavily reduced. Once again, a very quick roundup on the Weibos for third-party toys. Because Blastoff is now available from Magic Square, we've got an abundance of photos, images, videos of the fully combined versions of Bruticus. Once again, I'm going to be able to do that very soon, and of course with the review of Blastoff, because at the moment he is in shipping on his way to me. Right, we've just already seen in demands Also, I need to show you very quickly Show Z, what's available there, but also to remind you guys how to help yourselves and me on this channel. Sign up as a member, get yourself some points on every single thing that you buy. Points mean obviously pennies or prizes or cents or whatever, and you have it as money off the figures that you want to buy. Pop Toys R Us in that bar there on the front. It's really important you put it on the home page, not in the checkout. It's nothing to do with that at all. And then what they've got on pre-order, it's great, to be fair. Again, for those people who don't know what Show Z is, they've got a sales page where they've got things like this on sales. They've got new age figures, they've got Bishuju figures, they've got a mixture of absolutely everything. But also for the pre-orders, they've got the DNA upgrade kits, the Kang Toys, mini figures, large figures. They've got 3-0 figures, MDLX, YOLO Park, Takara, Masterpiece, Rhinox, as well as a load of other third-party figures. So there you go, guys. This concludes the news. I've got Fans Toys Gears video coming up. I've got Frankentron coming up. He's actually came. I've got so much going on. It's crazy, and I'm definitely going to be doing a live again this Saturday night. So look forward to seeing you all in the chat. Look forward to it, guys. Take care until then.